What is going on, YouTube? Back at it again with another live stream after the worldwide phenomenon that is Walking Dead. My DVR went out on the fritz, so I wasn't able to watch it. I wasn't able to watch it on television, so I had to stream it, and that kind of sucked because the last, I want to say, maybe like the last 2 or 3 minutes I missed. I'm not sure, maybe I missed it or not. The church had fell, or a piece of the church or chapel, whatever, fell, and it looked like it was about to mess up one of the walls, and like as soon as it hit the floor, it cut out on me, or the stream stopped. So I'm not sure if I saw it all, or that's where it really ended, or maybe that's just what I get for streaming it. But before that happened, it looks like old boy's son, who's been hanging out with Carl a lot since Rick bodied his dad. It looks like he got a hold of some bullets from the armory, and was about to handle business. So I'm hoping he isn't dumb enough to try something like that, but I don't know, that kid doesn't seem too stable. For one, he's mourning his dad's death, even after his dad obviously was abusing the family, his mom, himself, maybe even his little brother. But and then it looks like Carol had walked up on your boy Morgan and found his little pet that he's keeping hiding away, and I guess apparently went to go get medical attention for, even after all of the terrible things that he was affiliated with the wolves and whatnot. So that in itself is kind of, I'm a Morgan fan, but it's kind of annoying when characters like that, make things harder for the rest of the group, because, like Michonne told him, you really can't compare redeeming the wolves to a normal person who's been out there on the road and dealing with the hardships of their reality or whatever. Because the wolves, people like the wolves, like, they burn people alive. I mean, they purposefully created mayhem and all of that crazy destruction. So not everybody, it's not worth redeeming everybody. But then Morgan made the argument that, he was one of those people that, needed it back then and received it and it made a better outcome because of that. So I don't know, but then again, Morgan wasn't a cold-blooded killer. He was savage, he was vicious, he was wild, but he was never really a cold-blooded killer, even down to the wire. He was never really that type of person. He probably put up with a lot less, but he didn't go looking for trouble. The wolves. Okay, let's see. Oh man. First. Oh, they got my body. still don't know Morgan's mix. I mean, wow. Yeah, I still don't know this guy's mix-ups. I don't know what's invincible, what's not. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't drop that combo. Nice, nice. Okay, at least I got a round off. At least I got a round off, but I don't think I'm gonna beat this guy. Let's see. Nice. Oh shit, what did I do? Nice. Wow. I'm surprised I beat this guy. Wow. I'm surprised I beat him. Good shit, good shit. But yeah, like I was saying, Walking Dead was pretty good. Still getting into Daredevil. I'm almost done with the first season of Daredevil. Found out I didn't watch the second season trailer yet because I didn't want to spoil anything from the first season. Jessica Jones, I seen the first episode and it's pretty good. It's more along the lines of drama than anything when compared to, like, you know, the action that's in Daredevil. Maybe because I didn't really get into more episodes, maybe it has more action, but it seems pretty promising. It seems pretty promising, and I'm excited about it. And I kind of fell off of Gotham, so I still got about I think I got one episode that I'm missing off of Gotham. I kept up with Flash and Arrow. They're getting ready for a crossover episode, another one. This time Vandal Savage. I was saying that at the beginning of the season. It makes sense, especially when we're talking about crossover episode, for them to be battling with somebody like Vandal, and I can't wait to see how they portray Vandal, because he's probably one of my favorite villains, Vandal Savage. The guy's immortal. If you don't know, he's immortal. But he still has weaknesses. I think he can be killed, but I don't know the depths of his immortality. Like, can you chop off his head and he can still regenerate, or is he more along the lines of, you're not gonna just shoot this guy or stab this guy? What's the damage that he can take? And he's supposed to have been pretty much, I guess, around from like caveman days and stuff like that. So he's supposed to be, you know, have all of the knowledge from the previous generations and stuff like that. So I think, you know, I think he could be that guy, you know, that and I'm interested to see how they portray Hawk Girl and Hawk Man or Hawk Guy, because in the preview to the next episodes, you see her with her wings and everything like that, as she falls off of a building. Why am I dropping this combo? But I kept my eye out this weekend. I was expecting at least another 1 or 2 more character reveals from Capcom, especially since the character leak from 5. And they still haven't, you know, leaked anything. They still haven't unveiled anything. I was a little disappointed this weekend. Even though 5 is right around the corner, coming up in February. You know, so technically, according to Capcom, we got 3 more betas. So at least give us a beta a month. You know, this month, next month, and January, and then a release in February. And then go ahead and give us the rest of the character reveals. I mean, but they say they're working on maybe 1 or 2 characters a month. Okay, let's see this matchup. I knew it. Let's see what he does. Not wake up, not wake up. Wake up. Nope. Wake up. Knew it. Wake up. Wake up. Uh-oh. Got a little greedy. This guy's playing like your typical card. Wake up, under it. I knew it. I shouldn't have played around with this guy. All the wake ups and buttons. But yeah, like I was saying, the Flash and Arrow, they're pretty consistent with their stories and the enjoyment that I'm getting out of the show. Supergirl, I can't say that I'm gonna watch that. I got a DVR, but I mean, it was the first episode was so cheesy. I mean, I saw the potential in it from, the special effects and everything like that, but from jump she can't fight. Like the first villain was crushing her. The only thing that saved her was freaking laser eyes. So I mean, I don't know. I might give it one more episode if I'm bored. Thanksgiving break's coming up, so I might give it one more episode. But as far as my superhero fix, next year is probably going to be one of the most epic years, comic book and superhero wise, because of all of the lineup. And the more I see trailers of Star Wars, I'm stoked, because at first, I didn't see them living up to the hype of the previous generations and stuff like that, or the previous iterations. But it seems official. It seems really interesting, and I can't wait to see how they continue, because this is supposed to be picking up. I think a few years after the fall of, the Empire or whatever. And but yeah, and that Dawn of Justice looks great. Suicide Squad looks great. I'm just hoping that by them casting a big name like Will Smith, that they don't shoot themselves in the foot, because when you cast big names, now you really have to be mindful of the budget and the schedule, the budget, and all of that kind of plays a huge part in itself. Like the Avengers, Robert Downey Jr., even though, he definitely deserves, big checks for his role as Iron Man, but they say he sapped a lot of the money from the budgets from the Avengers movies and the franchise, and that kind of limited them on a lot of their creative options. And I really think that's probably part of the reason that Ed Norton didn't really want to sign on and do or continue his part in the Marvel Universe's franchise of Incredible Hulk, or play Hulk in the Avengers movie, which is why they had to go with Ruffalo, who's okay, but outside of the CGI, I really don't care for his version of the Hulk. That's just me. That's just me. But I'm interested to see how they do this Civil War, because they don't have all of the characters that played or licensed to a majority of the characters that played a huge role in the Civil War. The X-Men played a major part. Fantastic Four played a major part. And for them not to have these key players because of licensing, I'm kind of worried, because just seeing how they introduced Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch to the franchises, it really bothered me, because aside from knowing how the comic book canon went, it kind of, I would say, even outside of knowing a little bit about how the comic story went, it still wasn't nearly as good as it would have been if they were introduced as their comic book counterparts, as being the children of Magneto and mutants versus, I guess, their experiments from Hydra or whatever. And it's really, it's kind of annoying, because then you wonder, man, is it really all worth it? Is it worth it, to the fans that know about how it's supposed to go? And it isn't, That's why I'm kind of excited about this Deadpool movie. It looks like they're going in the right direction versus the direction they went in when he was in X-Men Origins Wolverine. Let's see what we got with this mirror match. My instant air dashes are not on. I wasted it. I wasted a perfectly good burst. My instant air dashes are off today. Nice. Nice. Yeah, my instant air dash is really off today. But I'm real skeptical about Marvel. Like I said, it took me forever to get into their shows, because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was horrible. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was a waste of money. And it really just tries to bank off of, I guess, how they feel the success of the Avengers franchise went. And get my Mr. Air dashes right. But the only thing I'm a little upset about, FGC wise, is that Revelator was supposed to have been released either later on this year or sometime around this time. And the fact that they either pushed it sucks. And then they get Japan arcade releases. So, the Japanese fighting game community kind of gets head starts when it comes to stuff like this, because they have access to a lot of these early on titles in their early stages, so it gives them enough time to develop tech and everything like that. How to get it. Dropping combos left and right. I'm off today. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Like I said, in the Daredevil, I'm almost done with it. Kind of sucks because I really enjoy watching it, especially while I'm working out and stuff like that, or just doing odd things around the house. And then Jessica Jones looks pretty good. Flash and Arrow, consistent. Gotham is consistent. Supergirl, right around the corner. Probably one of the biggest or most epic years for gaming, as well as comic book movie releases. Star Wars is probably about to eat up a lot of the holiday money. So that's about it. Comments bottom below. Ustream, Twitch, YouTube, like, dislike, whatever. Peace.